Patricia Ross.
You'll see why.
What would you do to address gang activity in Abbotsford?
Thank you. I was tempted to waste my rebuttal card on Tim's comment, but I think I don't want to waste one on that. I think it's really important to find out from the youth and to stop them from getting involved in gang activity in the first place. I think that's critical. And I've never been a fan of top-down approaches. I think it's important to get in there, talk to the youth, and find out what would stop them, what their needs are, what kind of activities they would be interested in, and what kind of messaging would work best with them to stop them from getting involved in gang activity. Beyond that, I think we have to lobby for better sentencing for our crimes, an expansion of the restorative justice program throughout the justice system.
A rebuttal from candidate Bill McGregor.
Thank you. This is a real hot button for me, and I don't mind admitting it. There are a number of things that we need to do. Prevention is one. In the schools, we have to have good literature, good programs in our schools, and make sure that we're teaching our young people what the difficulties are if they get involved in drugs. We have to have a bat on the streets. And more than that, we are probably going to have a 1 million-man march to Ottawa to get these laws changed so that judges must impose a minimum sentence.
Candidate Clavel.
We need to lobby our MPs for changes in the charter so our cops aren't so restrictive. The cops use an expression called BC. For a charter. It's got to change, and only our MPs can do it. We need to lobby our MPs and our MLAs so we've got legislative changes, so we've got some decent sentencing, and so that 3 strikes is a problem, not 60 strikes like our repetitive offenders. And we need to save these criminals when they're kids. Save them when they're 5 years old, and 6 years old, and 7 years old. Don't tackle them when they're 30 when it's too late.
Intervention from candidate Calder.
Thank you. I would like to also add to the comments that have been made, and our youth need to be engaged early on and involve them in recreation facilities, cultural facilities, engage our students and involve them. Also, neighborhood associations is a good place to start at home, and get to know your neighbors and start young.
Are there other interventions? Yes, candidate Smith.
Thank you. Dr. Darrell Placas, a professor at the university, will tell you that British Columbia has the worst record of any jurisdiction in North America for dealing with crime. The worst in North America. He's a noted authority. These laws need to be toughened up. Judges need to deal effectively with these problems, and we need to put away repeat criminals for a long time because 20% of them are doing 80% of the crime. Thank you.
And an intervention from candidate Alderking.
Yes, what we need to do also is lobby the federal government to return parental authority, because parents currently don't have any authority over their children. As soon as they're considered adults, they can leave, they can go around the city and do whatever they want. If you hold them at home and ground them, you can be charged with assault. I know I've been through it, I've had several neighbors through it. We had a lot of girls out of their homes last year and in drug houses, and parents could do nothing about it. We need to return parental authority.
From candidate Perrin.
Yes. I worked for the Correctional Service of Canada for 10 years, and 4 of those years I worked at Abbotsford Institution. And what I think that those inmates needed was a good, sound foundation in their childhood, in their early childhood. And I think we need to do more in this city to help young children.
And an intervention from candidate Woodall.
I disagree with some of the previous spoken people. I think the best thing is to prevent the youth crime is to involve the community, the schools, parents, and the police in the grassroots, the way to educate our youth and to ensure that there is attractive activities and opportunities for young people so they don't find gang affiliation to be attractive in lifestyle. I'm a parent and a community member who really cares passionately about the issues and would like to see the cities continue to support those activities and enhance opportunity for the youth.
And an intervention from candidate McDonald.
I think sometimes we need to get the parents to look what's happening with their children, because first week of September I was run out of Mill Lake by a group of youth aging around 14 years old because I didn't have a cigarette for them. And they were hitting my car on my way out. And where are the parents of these children? What do they tell their parents that they're just going to hang out? People I have canvassed have said that they don't even go to Mill Lake between 9, or they only go to Mill Lake between 9 and 2 o'clock. They're scared to go after hours when the kids get out of school.